Hey, it's James from Finning Electrical. On today's video, we're finishing off the commercial installation down in Sheffield. And Hayden's got his tape off.
No, I'm not doing that.
So shouts for this week, we've got a shout for Keister1. So cheers for commenting, cheers for liking the videos and commenting on the videos. I think you've commented a few times in the past. Here's your little shout out, appreciated. Right then, let's get into this. Good start to the day, bit of Costa. Oh, and then over there, we've got some little brownies and that for a customer. What do you get? Some lattes, oh yeah. Right then, I'm gonna get to the job now, for real. Alright, we're back on it then. So we're gonna meet his little customer. I'll have a chat with him and we'll get to see it in a better stage than it was before. So before, what we did, we wired up all these offices. We wired up like the low level section, so there were like loads of lights going in, loads of data, sockets, that kind of thing. So we'll take you through what it's looked like now. Right, we're into the job then. We just had his coffee, so nice and full. Just had his, what was it? Bacon and mac and cheese sandwich. I'm full. So let's take you through this job, eh? So we've still got the little Star Trek door. That makes a little enterprise noise, but here we go, here's the job. So Hayden's staying quiet, as usual. How are we doing, Hayden?
Alright.
Let's have a look at your teeth then.
No, you're not getting away.
Yeah, I got your teeth. So he's had his braces off, so he's looking dapper. Right then, so here's what we've got. So my lad Jack's been down, doing a bit of wiring. So all he's done is brought his cables to a point and builders brought them through. So what we're going to do is get these positioned where they should go, and it'll end up getting bordered like this. Oh, it's better. Right, here we go. So we've got like a few sockets just hanging out here. Socket and data on that side, light switch, and a couple of lights. That's this room all wired. This room, a couple of lights here, which goes back to a switch over yon, all wires into the lights. Need to ring Jack about that, see how he's wired it. What else we got? He's wired up for this room. So you see here, this cable's hanging out for the lights in here. So what they've gone for, it'll be a 1200 by 600 panel. So it'll be like a rectangle, and what we'll do, there'll be like metal wires which suspend the light fitting, and the light's going to be suspended just below the tray. So there'll be these rectangles in a line here, rectangle panels in a line there. So it's going to look really cool. So again, we're going to buy that a bit later on, and we'll just compile it and show it on video. What else we got? Wired up for here. So like this light picks off them, and that'll be a box light which we're about to show you. Little double socket down there, double socket down there. Again, all this has got to get put behind the boarding, so we've just left it loose. Socket down here and data, socket down here and data, and light switch. And then we've just got a couple of lights. So we've got a light up there, light there. This room, we've got a little socket there, socket data over there. Sump pump down here, so there'll be some fuse spurs there. And then if you look there where that plug top is, there's two pumps under here which just power up, and there'll be like two little squares on the wall which will be switch fuse spurs. What else we got? We've got to kill the old lighting in here, so all that's to come out, and then we'll bring that into a switch. So again, this is all going to get boarded out because the build hasn't done that yet. What else we got? This room. Double socket down there, double socket down there. Light, so there'll be a light switch going in there, and then there's just a light and a light. So again, there's some timber work going up on the ceiling, so all that will get put in there basically. Right then. So Jack's been a busy bee, so he's got all that wired up. So as soon as it's all plastered and that, it'll end up looking like the following section. So we'll show you that next. This ceiling's been plastered now, so I think on the last video, which you can click on the card above my head, you saw all this exposed, didn't you? It's just been plastered now. So we've got all those lights hanging out, like you saw in the last video. So all these are hanging out ready just to connect into these little square panels. They haven't boarded these walls yet, so that's to be still to do. Same again with the switching at the end, they haven't done that bit yet. So all that's got to get boarded, plastered, whatever. But yeah, all these can be second fixed. So as soon as we connect to the socket on that, those will power up. Data outlet to wire up. Same again down here. Let's check out this office then. To office, all being boarded, plastered, painted. Such as 4 lights for in here, those little square lights. We've got light switch, which is already second fixed actually. If you remember from last video, we've got a double socket in data there, double socket there, and underneath there. And then that'll be this room done. Now there's people working in the office, in the next office behind, so we won't film in there, but we'll show a little time lapse of us fitting these little square lights. So then it's basically a surface frame for those 600x600 office lights, you know, the square panels. So all we do is there's 4 screws like that. So we'll just get it fixed first. So once it's fixed, you then take one side off, and then you just slide your LED panel in, and then you just fix it back in. Obviously before you slide it in, you need to wire it in. So there's a little box called the driver. So if you look at this, if I can do this one-handed, there we go. So this is your driver. So it's just live and neutral here, and that'll just basically just tie onto the cables fitting through the ceiling. There we go. So we attach that onto there, leave that above the panel, slide your panel in, screw these 2 back in, and then all you'll see is just the 600 LED panel. So nice and easy. So then, as you can see, it's quite a big project. We've planned it out, it's all gone to plan, it's all going well. So we're just going to keep cracking at it really. So yeah, we'll get these offices second fixed, and then we'll show you the aftermath. Right, we're back on it. So this is how we're going to be fitting these panels in. It's got these little 600x600 frames. So like I said, what we're going to do is just offer this up. Faye just grabs the other end, so I can do it with one hand. There we go. So what we've done, we've marked out the middle. So all I need to do is just mark out 300 this way to get the edge, 300 that way to get the edge, 300 this way to get the edge, and then what we're going to do is ping a laser line all the way down the room, and just make sure that these 2 are going to land in the perfect plane. There we go. Got his little shell up, so just put his little C up and made sure that the laser just lands perfectly on the edge, so we know those 2 are going to fit in nicely. So what we're going to do then, so cable comes through the middle, all we've done is just connect to blocked it, well, wagoed it. As you can see, all those connections are made, so it's as simple as just plugging it in, sliding your fitting in, and then just getting the end panel screwed into the ends. So that just slides in nicely there and there. Should push all the way in. That fits up top. Cool mate, let's have a look at your teeth then. How's got his braces off? Nice, I'm going to smile for me. There we go, that's this panel up then, so that's looking brilliant. So we'll get it all wired up, we'll wire this one up next, and then we'll get it all turned on. We've finally got the other one up. So there's a bit of issue with it being above ceiling, so there's gaps that I'll need caulking around. They're perfectly in line. Right, check this out. Look at that. See you now, come on then. Let's have a look at your shiny teeth. Now you got your teeth off. You do know Morgan's going to have you on the front video with some fake teeth on. Like the emoji. lot brighter in here now. So, next little step, we're going to get these sockets second fixed. So Enzo already chopped out the box and, well, he's got chopped out the hole, got the box in. So we've got a second fix now, this now, so we've killed power. I'm going to bang a socket in, so it's just live, fail, earth and neutral N. So we'll get that wired in, so there's one there, one over here, one underneath the desk, and then there's all the pillar ones. Let's have a look. So there's this to do on data, that to do on data, that to do on data, a couple of light switches and that office. So I'm just going to crack on with that next. So that's the sockets all done now. Got all these second fixed, they're looking brilliant. Even the old dirty ones, we've got them sorted. There's done a few of those around there, so they're looking spot on. There we go, nice new and shiny. And they're all up and running. Not that one, this one over here. And that's it, so that's the sockets done. So now I'm just going to bob into the other section. Yeah, these lights are brilliant. You can really tell the difference, can't you? So we're just two of these 600x600 panels in this office. Big difference. It's a lot brighter in here. It's nicer to work in. So we're going to do the same for the office next door. So I'll show you that one. Beautiful. Final little job for today is this room then. So we've got neutral and live to wire into here. I'll live up one of these and it just goes in and out and powers all these up. So we've got to get these little square lights mounted now. So there's just 4 going in. So let's get to it. Yeah, so we're halfway through, so we've got this panel working. So what we're going to do is just line all these up in a perfect square, even though the room's out. And then we'll go from there then. So 3 more to go. Beautiful, look at that, nice and bright in here now. Yes, that'll do. So before, dingy's out. After, they had these little desk lamps, so they're working off this kind of office light before. But look at the difference. Boom, look at that, it's beast, isn't it? So everything's looking lovely and bright. So I do like these fittings. Top job. So yeah, that's us kind of done down here. So we've got these lighting in here, we've got the lights in over yon in here, so that's looking lovely and bright in there. Got this office and the one over there, I think. Oh, nobody's in. Great stuff. I'm sure it's just lovely and bright now. That's spot on. Also got the socket second fixed. The data's ready to get second fixed. Get that turned off. And that's about it. We've got the sockets along the wall second fixed. And that's about it for today. So that's us done down here. So if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when we next upload. As always, have a good one from me, and I'll see you on the next one.